Real Housewives on the Traitors. 4 Bravo stars competing on new season. A new season of The Traitors features 4 ladies from the Real Housewives franchise. The Traitors 3 streams on Peacock, featuring celebrities competing for part of a $250,000 prize pool. Most players on The Traitors are from reality TV, but several other recognizable faces are in the mix. This is the 3rd season for the US version of The Traitors, and each season has featured several people from hit Bravo shows. Past competitors have included Phaedra Parks from The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Sherry Whitfield from Right Away, Larsa Pippen from The Real Housewives of Miami, Tamra Judge from The Real Housewives of Orange County, and Brandi Glanville from The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. 4 new housewives have now traveled to the Scottish Highlands to play a game of deceit. Can one of them emerge as the winner of The Traitors 3? The Traitors 3 features 4 Real Housewives. Below are the 4 ladies from Real Housewives shows who are on this season of The Traitors. Channel Ayan from The Real Housewives of Dubai, Dolores Catania from The Real Housewives of New Jersey, Dorinda Medley from The Real Housewives of New York City, Robin Dixon from The Real Housewives of Potomac. Will the ladies team up and work together to advance in the game? A Bravo alliance has worked in the past, but sometimes the ladies turn on each other. It also seems likely that one of Channel, Dolores, Dorinda, and Robin could become a traitor and try to steal the money from everyone else. The season premiere is on Thursday, January 9. 3 episodes are dropped on the premiere date, and a new episode is released each Thursday night after that. Here's a full cast list for The Traitors 3. It features 17 additional players joining the ladies in Scotland. Tom Sandoval from Vanderpump Rules, Chrishell Stause from Selling Sunset, and Sarah Miller from Summer House are just a few people on that list. Check out the teaser below that features the ladies of Bravo in all their glory. More reality TV news. Here's an early look at Survivor 48. A new season of the reality competition show was filmed in Fiji, and it's ready for primetime this winter. Big Brother 27 brings back a previous twist. The show's producers have already begun teasing the summer 2025 season. It could get exciting. Dorinda Medley also shared a video of herself in Scotland to help promote the new season of The Traitors. It is posted below. The manor's towering gates creaked open, revealing the sprawling Scottish estate where 16 contestants would vie for a $250,000 prize. Among the group were 4 Bravo stars, each with their unique flair and strategy. Teresa Giudice of Real Housewives of New Jersey, Kyle Richards of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Mary Cosby of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, and Vicki Gunvalson of Real Housewives of Orange County. The 4 housewives had vastly different approaches to the competition. Teresa, with her Jersey grit, vowed to keep her enemies close and her allies closer. Kyle entered with a strategy grounded in observation and charm, ready to lean on her experience as a seasoned reality TV veteran. Mary Cosby, enigmatic as ever, was the wild card, spouting cryptic one-liners that left her fellow contestants guessing. Vicki, the self-proclaimed OG of the OC, was determined to lead the group with her boisterous energy and fiery determination. The contestants gathered in the estate's drawing room, a space dripping with old-world opulence, velvet drapes, gilded mirrors, and an imposing fireplace crackling with warmth. Host Alan Cumming entered, dapper as ever, his sly smile hinting at the intrigue to come. He explained the rules. Among the contestants were 3 traitors, chosen to secretly sabotage the group while avoiding detection. The rest were faithfuls, tasked with rooting out the traitors through strategy and deduction. The Bravo housewives exchanged knowing glances. "Let's hope none of us are traitors," Kyle quipped, her laughter masking her underlying suspicion. Night 1. Secrets in the Shadows. As darkness fell, the contestants were summoned to the Traitors' Tower, where Alan would reveal the identities of the traitors. The housewives' nerves buzzed as they awaited the verdict. When Teresa's name was called as a traitor, her eyes widened, but she quickly masked her shock with a steely resolve. "I'm used to handling drama," she whispered to herself. "This is just another table flip, but in my head." Back in the communal quarters, Teresa feigned innocence, aligning herself with Vicky and Kyle. She cast suspicion on Mary, whose unpredictable behavior and cryptic remarks made her an easy target. "Mary's acting weird," Teresa whispered to Vicky during a late-night chat. "She's too quiet, like she's hiding something." Mary, oblivious to the growing mistrust, spent her time wandering the estate's gardens, murmuring about the spirits of the manor. Her eccentricity unsettled some contestants, but others found her endearing. "I think Mary might actually be psychic," Kyle joked during breakfast, earning chuckles from the group. Vicky, meanwhile, was already strategizing. She formed an alliance with Teresa and Kyle, dubbing their trio the Bravo Brigade. "We're housewives," Vicky declared. "We know how to sniff out liars." The first roundtable. The roundtable discussions, where contestants voted on who they believed to be a traitor, were tense and theatrical. Teresa's years of deflecting drama on RHONJ paid off as she masterfully redirected suspicion toward others. "I'm just saying, Mary's been acting strange," Teresa said, her voice tinged with fox concern. Mary's rebuttal was as cryptic as expected. "I'm not a liar. The truth reveals itself when the wind blows." The group's suspicion coalesced around Mary, and she was banished that night. As she exited the manor, she turned to the group and declared, "The real traitor is hiding behind their own reflection." The cryptic message only deepened the paranoia among the remaining contestants. Kyle sleuthing. With Mary gone, Kyle's strategy shifted into high gear. She began observing everyone closely, noting subtle behavioral changes. Her biggest concern, Teresa. "Teresa's too calm," Kyle confided to Vicky. "She's usually quick to react, but here she's playing it cool. It's not like her." Vicky, however, dismissed Kyle's concerns. "Teresa's just focused. She's not a traitor. If anything, it's one of the quieter ones, like that guy from the finance world." But Kyle wasn't convinced. She began testing Teresa, casually bringing up moments of suspicion to see how she'd react. Teresa deflected masterfully, leaning on their Bravo bond to disarm Kyle. Meanwhile, Teresa was busy spreading doubt about Kyle, subtly planting seeds in the minds of the other contestants. "Kyle's always asking questions," Teresa said during a group task. "It's like she's trying too hard to prove she's not guilty." A rift in the Bravo Brigade. As the game progressed, cracks formed in the Bravo Brigade. Vicky's brash leadership style began to grate on Kyle, who preferred a more subtle approach. During a group challenge, a tense scavenger hunt in the manor's labyrinthine cellars, Vicky's impatience led to a heated argument. "We need to stick together," Vicky snapped as Kyle questioned her decision-making. "Sticking together doesn't mean blindly following you," Kyle shot back. The argument didn't go unnoticed by the other contestants, who began questioning the Housewives alliance. Teresa, ever the opportunist, used the tension to her advantage, subtly aligning herself with non-Housewives contestants to secure her position. The reveal. As the finale approached, the group's numbers dwindled. Teresa's deception skills kept her safe, but Kyle's persistent sleuthing brought her dangerously close to uncovering the truth. During the penultimate roundtable, Kyle finally voiced her suspicions. "I've watched Teresa navigate drama for years," she said. "She's playing all of us." Teresa's counterattack was swift and emotional. "Kyle's been gunning for me since day one," she exclaimed. "She's trying to throw me under the bus to save herself." The room was divided, but ultimately, Kyle's arguments swayed the majority. Teresa was voted out. As she stood to leave, she turned to Kyle and smirked. "You're good, but not good enough." With Teresa's exit, the remaining faithfuls celebrated their victory. Kyle, Vicky, and the other contestants hugged and cheered, relieved that the traitors had been vanquished. After the cameras stopped rolling, the housewives reflected on their experience. "It's a different kind of drama," Kyle admitted. "But in the end, we're still playing to win." Vicky, ever the competitor, summed it up best. "Whether it's in the OC or a Scottish manor, I'm always here to whoop it up and come out on top." And as for Teresa, she walked away with her head held high, proud of her ability to outmaneuver her fellow housewives, even if only for a while. "In the game of life and traitors," she said in her confessional, "you win some, you lose some, but you always keep flipping the table."